Shovel logging is becoming a much more important tool in the contractor's arsenal of harvesting techniques in order to ground-base wood off the slopes. It's much easier when you've got a machine that is set up to cope when working off the skid. A nice big high and wide undercarriage that can clear stumps and humps out of the cutover, along with all the requisite guarding, and an operator-friendly workspace are good to have on the shopping list. And it's even better when you can buy a purpose-built machine with everything all done, so you can go straight to work in the bush instead of spending weeks in the workshop to fit out. Volvo has increased the options available to contractors with the reintroduction of its factory-made forest carrier range to New Zealand. There are two versions available: the FC250D, which is aimed at loading, shoveling and light processing applications, and the FC300D, which is heavy enough to support a large processor or harvesting head. Rolly Logging grabbed the first FC250D to arrive in the country for its new operation in the Wairarapa. The new forestry specification includes a purpose-built cab, along with a heavy-duty high and wide undercarriage, featuring a 30-tonne base on the 25-tonne model, while there's a 38-tonne base for the larger machine. Both now have a one-piece heavy-duty underbelly guard as standard, as well as full guarding for the rest of the machine, with 30mm polycarbonate used for the front screen, plus a heavy-duty boom and high-lift arm, slew bearing guard, forest spec final drive ratio, larger counterweight, and long track frames. Other items included in the FC package are a pair of cameras, one facing the rear and the other covering the right rear blind spot, and an impressive array of LED lighting. Customers can specify factory supplied grapple piping or harvesting processor piping already installed on the boom and arm, so all they need to do is plug in the implements on arrival and get straight to work. The brolly machine is spec'd with an Ensign 1530 grapple, so it can juggle loading out duties on the skid side as well as shoveling felled trees on the hills. New Zealand Loggers guest tester Rob Colson is well versed in both of these tasks. His own crew is impressed with the vision out of the tall cab and how it provides a commanding view of the skid side, especially important for loading those last logs on the truck. Stability is very good, thanks to those long track frames and the 4.5 tonnes of counterweight on the back. There's a decent amount of power in the Volvo 7.1 litre 6-cylinder engine, more than enough to drive the hydraulics, so it will slew and lift nicely, even with a few heavy logs in the grapple. Put it on the slopes, and the extra low first gear and very aggressive double growser bars provide awesome climbing power. Rob was equally impressed with the stability on the sloping ground. It coped just as well shoveling 2 or even 3 larger trees up the hill as it did when loading logs. A good all-round machine, and you can read the full iron test in the July issue of New Zealand Logger magazine.